As we grow older, we learn that wisdom often comes from knowing what to say and what to keep to ourselves. Today, I want to share with you 9 things that you should never share with anyone, not because they're secrets, but because they're sacred. These lessons are drawn from my own life and the lives of others I've been blessed to know. You'll want to stay for my last point because it's the most important. Let's dive in. 1. Your financial details. Money is a deeply personal matter, and as we age, managing our finances becomes even more critical. Sharing details like your income, savings, debts, or investments with others can often do more harm than good. Even well-meaning friends or family members can unintentionally misuse this information or offer advice that doesn't align with your goals. Worse yet, sharing too openly can make you a target for financial manipulation or exploitation, especially in later years when scammers often prey on retirees. Your financial situation is not a topic for casual conversation. While it may feel natural to discuss financial decisions, such as buying a car, investing, or even managing expenses, it's important to be selective about whom you confide in. Not everyone needs to know how much you have in your savings account, or whether your investments are performing well. Oversharing can invite envy, judgment, or unsolicited advice, which can lead to stress or conflicts. There's also the matter of trust. It's wise to limit detailed discussions about money to trusted professionals like financial advisors, accountants, or legal consultants. These individuals are trained to help you make informed decisions while keeping your information confidential. It's equally important to keep your financial dealings transparent within your immediate family if they are directly impacted, such as a spouse or a legal heir. However, even then, boundaries should be set to ensure there's mutual respect and understanding. Another reason to keep financial details private is to avoid unnecessary pressure. Sharing how much you have saved or invested might lead others to make assumptions about your ability to provide financial assistance. This can create uncomfortable situations where people expect you to lend money or cover expenses, putting strain on your relationships. Finally, your financial independence and security are worth protecting. By keeping your monetary details to yourself, you maintain control over your financial future. You avoid external influence and ensure that the decisions you make are truly in your best interest. In the end, your financial life is your business. Guarding that privacy isn't about being secretive. It's about safeguarding your peace of mind and ensuring that your financial future remains secure and stress-free. 2. Your family's private issues family is a cornerstone of our lives. But it's important to remember that what happens within your family is deeply personal. Sharing private family issues with outsiders, whether it's conflicts, financial problems, or personal challenges, can create unnecessary complications and harm relationships that matter the most. When you share family matters with others, you open the door to judgment and opinions that may not align with the best interests of your loved ones. Outsiders, no matter how well-meaning, rarely have the full picture. They may offer advice based on limited information or their own biases, which can escalate tensions rather than resolve them. Additionally, once private information is shared, you lose control over how it's interpreted or spread. Even a trusted confidant can unintentionally share your family's challenges with someone else, leading to gossip or misunderstandings. Every family goes through ups and downs. Perhaps there's a disagreement among siblings, a struggle with a child's decisions, or financial strain within the household. These matters are often better handled internally or with the help of a professional, such as a family counselor, who is equipped to navigate sensitive situations with care and confidentiality. Turning to someone trained to mediate or guide can provide solutions without exposing vulnerabilities to outsiders. Sharing private issues can also strain relationships within the family. If someone discovers that their personal challenges were discussed outside the family, it can lead to feelings of betrayal or distrust. A family thrives on mutual respect and understanding, and part of that respect involves keeping personal struggles within the circle. There's another element to consider: how sharing too much can negatively shape how others view your family. Even when the issue is resolved, people may still see your loved ones through the lens of what you've shared. This can impact relationships, create unnecessary stigma, or even harm your family's reputation in social or professional circles. While it's natural to seek emotional support, it's vital to choose the right outlets. If you feel the need to talk, consider journaling your thoughts, confiding in a therapist, or sharing in a general way that protects your family's privacy. For example, you might say, "We're going through a bit of a tough time right now, but we're working on it," instead of divulging specific details. Protecting your family's private issues is not about covering up problems, but about fostering an environment of trust and respect. By keeping sensitive matters within the family, you show your loved ones that you value their dignity and privacy, which strengthens your bond in the long run. 3. Your long-term goals. Your long-term goals are a deeply personal reflection of your aspirations, dreams, and vision for the future. Sharing these plans too openly can sometimes hinder your progress or leave you feeling vulnerable to criticism and negativity. While it's natural to want to talk about your ambitions, it's important to choose carefully whom you share them with and when. Not everyone will understand your goals or why they matter to you. Some people might dismiss your dreams as impractical, too ambitious, or unrealistic. Others might unintentionally project their own fears or limitations onto you, discouraging you from pursuing what truly inspires you. Even well-meaning advice can plant seeds of doubt, making you question your decisions and abilities. There's also the risk of unnecessary pressure when you share your long-term goals with too many people. Once others are aware of your plans, you may feel obligated to provide updates or explain any changes in your direction. This can add stress to your journey, especially if you decide to take a different path or adjust your timeline. Goals evolve, and you should have the freedom to adapt without feeling judged. Another important reason to keep your long-term goals private is to protect your energy and focus. Talking about your plans can sometimes create a false sense of accomplishment, as though sharing them is equivalent to taking action. By keeping your goals to yourself, you're more likely to channel your energy into actually working toward them instead of discussing them. Of course, this doesn't mean you should never share your goals. It's essential to have a trusted circle, whether it's a close friend, mentor, or family member who supports and encourages you. Sharing your aspirations with those who genuinely want to see you succeed can provide motivation and valuable feedback. The key is to ensure that these individuals respect your boundaries and offer constructive input without judgment. When the time is right, your accomplishments will speak for themselves. Instead of sharing your goals prematurely, focus on taking consistent steps toward achieving them. Let the results of your hard work serve as a testament to your determination and vision. Your goals are your personal roadmap to a fulfilling life. Guard them closely, nurture them quietly, and allow yourself the freedom to pursue them without external influence. By doing so, you'll protect your dreams and ensure that they remain true to who you are and what you genuinely want to achieve. 4. Your good deeds or acts of kindness. Doing good for others is one of life's most rewarding experiences, but it's important to practice humility when it comes to acts of kindness. Sharing your good deeds too openly can diminish their impact, both for you and for those you're helping. True kindness is rooted in selflessness, and when you publicize your actions, it can shift the focus from the act itself to seeking recognition or validation. When you share stories of your generosity, even with the best intentions, it can sometimes come across as boasting. People may misinterpret your sharing as an attempt to elevate yourself or seek praise. This can dilute the genuine purpose of your actions and might even make those around you uncomfortable. Acts of kindness are most powerful when they come from a place of quiet compassion rather than a need for acknowledgement. Another reason to keep your good deeds private is to preserve the dignity of those you help. Whether it's offering financial support, lending a hand in a time of need, or providing emotional encouragement, the person on the receiving end may not want their situation to be shared with others. Respecting their privacy is an integral part of showing kindness. Publicizing their struggles, even indirectly, can make them feel exposed or embarrassed. There's also a spiritual or emotional aspect to consider. When you keep your good deeds to yourself, they hold a special, personal significance. You're able to reflect on the act and feel the quiet satisfaction of knowing you've made a positive difference without expecting anything in return. This can deepen your sense of purpose and connection to others. That said, there are times when sharing can inspire. If you've done something impactful and believe it might encourage others to do the same, share in a way that focuses on the cause, not yourself. For example, instead of saying, "I donated $1,000 to a charity," you could say, "I learned about this amazing charity doing impactful work, and I encourage everyone to check it out." This shifts the spotlight to the good being done, rather than your role in it. Ultimately, acts of kindness are their own reward. Keeping them private allows you to give freely, without conditions or expectations. It's a reminder that the true value of generosity lies not in recognition, but in the quiet joy of knowing you've made the world a little brighter for someone else. 5. Your medical history or health challenges. Your medical history and health challenges are personal, sensitive aspects of your life that deserve to be treated with discretion. While sharing some details with close family members or trusted friends can provide emotional support, broadcasting this information more broadly can lead to unintended consequences. Health is a deeply individual journey, and others may not always respond to your experiences with the understanding or empathy you expect. Some people may react with unnecessary worry, prying questions, or even unsolicited advice that adds stress rather than offering comfort. Others might unintentionally define you by your health challenges, seeing you more in the context of your condition rather than as a whole, capable person. Another reason to keep your health information private is to avoid judgment or stigma. Unfortunately, not everyone approaches health issues with compassion, and some may misinterpret or trivialize your condition. For example, chronic illnesses that aren't outwardly visible are often misunderstood, leading to comments that can feel dismissive or invalidating. Protecting your privacy can shield you from these negative interactions. There's also the matter of how sharing too much can affect your opportunities. While it shouldn't be the case, revealing health challenges in certain settings, like professional environments, might influence how people perceive your abilities. Even in personal relationships, oversharing can shift the dynamic, leading others to feel obligated to monitor or help you in ways you might not want or need. That said, it's essential to have a trusted support system. Sharing your health challenges selectively with those you deeply trust can be a source of strength. Family members, close friends, or a support group can provide empathy, practical advice, and companionship through difficult times. They can also advocate for you if needed, ensuring you have the help you require without feeling overwhelmed. When it comes to medical professionals, full transparency is necessary. Doctors and healthcare providers need accurate information to offer the best care. Sharing details with them isn't just appropriate, it's vital to your well-being. Maintaining boundaries around your health also allows you to process your experiences at your own pace. You can focus on healing, managing your condition, or embracing lifestyle changes without the added pressure of explaining yourself to others. Your health is a part of your story, but it doesn't have to be shared with everyone. By choosing carefully whom to confide in, you retain control over your narrative and protect your emotional and mental well-being. Respect your own boundaries and share only what feels comfortable and empowering to you. 6. Your financial details. Money is a topic that's both deeply personal and often misunderstood. Sharing details about your income, savings, investments, or spending habits can lead to a range of complications. While transparency might feel natural, with close friends or family, it's wise to be selective about what you reveal. When you share financial details, you open yourself up to judgment. People might form opinions about your lifestyle, priorities, or choices based on incomplete information. Some might envy your financial situation, while others might question your spending habits. These judgments, even if unspoken, can strain relationships and lead to unnecessary tension. Revealing your financial situation can also invite unwanted advice or even exploitation. Someone who knows about your savings might pressure you for a loan or suggest investments that don't align with your goals. Even well-meaning suggestions can feel intrusive or inappropriate. Additionally, disclosing your financial status can make you a target for scams or financial abuse, especially in a world where fraudsters often exploit those they perceive as vulnerable. Discussing money can also affect family dynamics. Sharing too much with your children, siblings, or other relatives might lead to feelings of entitlement or resentment. For example, a child who knows you have substantial savings might expect financial support that you're not ready or willing to give. Similarly, discussing inheritances or gifts prematurely can create conflict among family members. Instead of discussing your financial details openly, consider maintaining clear boundaries. Share only what's necessary and focus on broader principles rather than specific numbers. For instance, you can discuss financial planning or budgeting strategies without disclosing your exact income or assets. When seeking advice, consult a trusted financial advisor who can offer guidance without the risk of personal bias. Protecting your financial privacy ensures that you remain in control of your resources and decisions. It also prevents unnecessary complications in your personal relationships, allowing you to focus on what truly matters: your financial security and peace of mind. Your relationship problems. Every relationship has its ups and downs, but sharing the details of your challenges with outsiders can often do more harm than good. Whether it's your marriage, a partnership, or close friendships, airing grievances about the people closest to you can lead to misunderstandings, judgment, and unintended consequences. When you share your relationship struggles with others, even those you trust, they might form opinions about your partner or the person involved. While you might reconcile and move past the issue, those you've confided in may hold on to negative feelings, affecting how they perceive your relationship. In the long run, this can create awkward dynamics or even lead to tension between your partner and your confidants. Additionally, discussing relationship problems with the wrong people can escalate conflicts instead of resolving them. Friends or family members may take sides or offer advice that, while well-intentioned, doesn't align with your values or the nuances of your relationship. Worse, if the person you confide in spreads your concerns, it can lead to gossip or embarrassment for both you and your partner. It's also important to respect the privacy of the other person involved. Sharing your side of the story without their consent can feel like a breach of trust and might worsen the situation. Relationships thrive on mutual respect, and keeping private matters between you and the other party demonstrates your commitment to working through issues constructively. That said, seeking help is sometimes necessary, especially for significant challenges. In those cases, turning to a professional, such as a counselor or therapist, can provide a safe and impartial environment to address your concerns. Professionals are trained to guide you through difficulties without judgment or bias, helping you find solutions that strengthen your relationship. Protecting your relationship from unnecessary outside influence allows you to resolve problems privately and rebuild trust more effectively. By keeping your challenges within the relationship or seeking help from a neutral professional party, you safeguard the bond you share and ensure it's built on respect, communication, and understanding. As we journey through life, wisdom teaches us the value of discretion. The things we choose to keep private, our personal struggles, dreams, and vulnerabilities, are not secrets, but sacred parts of who we are. Sharing them indiscriminately can invite unnecessary complications, misunderstandings, or even harm. By being mindful of what we share and with whom, we protect our peace, preserve our dignity, and maintain control over our own narrative. Remember, setting boundaries isn't about shutting others out. It's about safeguarding your inner world and nurturing the relationships that truly matter. Your life is your story, and you have the right to decide how much of it to share. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more empowering insights tailored to your journey. Don't forget to check out our newsletter for exclusive tips and inspiration to help you live your best life. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care of yourself and treasure the wisdom that comes with age.